Wow, what a great way to start a crazy video than having my phone drop. So now you know it's live and it's unreal. Anyway, so just came out of the Joker movie. Wow, fantastic. Okay, this is going to be spoilers. Okay, so if I put spoilers on the top. So the only bit I can say that isn't a spoiler is it's fantastic film. Go and see it. So here we go. So I'm going to say stuff that may be considered as spoiled. So we went to this Lux cinema. Took one of the family members down who's given up on cinemas, and I told him about these big comfy seats that you can get and sit on just now, and we watched it in the iSense, which is like a big 4K thing. You know, sound and everything else. Like, most expensive. So went in. I was hoping for a trailer of Birds of Prey. Wasn't there. Pants, right? Anyway, a lot of the SJW things were like Star Wars trailer and the Terminator movie and stuff like that. Ugh, right. But Joker film. Oh my god. Masterpiece. Okay, this is what's missing from I go, oh yeah, I got a free Joker poster. I wasn't up to much about that side of stuff. Anyway, yeah, Jacqueline Phoenix, whatever. He's in mostly every scene there is to it, and he pulls you in, and he keeps you hooked. Okay, and the laughing, wow, it is so explained in this film. Well, their version of the Joker. Anyway, it starts off. I'm going to try not to spoil too much, okay? But it starts off as, you know, it explains it's a symptom that he has. You know, that when he's uncomfortable or anything like that, or when he's not happy, he's got this compulsion to laugh. And you can see during the film he's uncomfortable many times that he's laughing. He's trying to hide it and he's trying to apologise. He's holding the card up. Sorry and stuff. You know, he's on the medication as well. He's taking the medication. He's trying to get through life, dealing with his own sort of ideas of what the world should be like. He's trying to get a job. He's trying to do this and that. But within the first half an hour of the film, you know the guy's messed up because you know, he carries books and notes, and in the notes you can see how his crazy mind is going. And there's some images in the book that makes you go, whoa, okay, this is why this is a 15. I mean, it's not exactly a violent movie, and I know a lot of people say hang on for the last 20 minutes of the movie. Right, the last 20 minutes of the movie is fine, yeah, but don't get excited about that. For me, what really got me excited through this film was just going on this journey with the Joker. I mean, it's one of these films where you can if you watch it a couple of times, it's like The Sixth Sense. You know, there are clues there. There's probably Easter eggs there that you can spot. So it's a film. My family member, he said he wants to go again and see it and take his, you know, and he's not a comic book reader. You know, but he thinks it's interesting the way, and I explained to him, well, this is this director's idea of the many, you know, incarnations of the Joker and how he may have begun. But in the comics, it's not really said this is the word that the comics saying. This is the real story of the Joker. Because in comics you get this stuff where the Batman finds out who the Joker is and what. Really? Damn, yeah. But it never explains what Batman never found out. And so the comics is keeping the mystery alive. But this film really puts a good, clever spin on it. I mean, I can see why it's a 15, right? And it's because it's more of a psychological journey. It's not about the violence. The violence you can probably get from most films. It's not something probably a kid hasn't not seen before. Somebody getting shot, somebody getting hit. You know, it's just but when it reaches those parts of the film, there's a bit in you that's thinking, oh, it's the Death Wish thing, the Death Wish scenario. And it's not asking you to give up. I mean, I know some people out there, SJWs, are saying, oh, this film's going to promote this, and it doesn't promote that. You can see that this guy is challenged with life. There is something wrong with him. And when you think you've got it sussed, the film carries on to a bit until it gets to a point in the movie when you suddenly realise, whoa, he is more buggered up than I originally thought, because we just thought that's the story there. But all of a sudden, come to the middle of it, it keeps turning and turning and turning with your quest, and then you start thinking, oh, that's a good take on it. Yeah, that's a good take. Wait a minute. No, so, oh, wait a minute, here comes another new take. Yep, here come. So by the time you get close to the last half hour of the movie, you're like, wow, it's, I want to believe this bit of the story. I want to believe this bit of the story. No, I don't want to. And as I said before, it's like watching The Sixth Sense. When you want to rewind it and look for those clues that you missed. Performance-wise, excellent. It's excellent. The music in it, for me, wow, it got me excited. I was actually, and SJWs are going to hate me for it, I got excited for the Joker. When he turns into the Joker that we all know, right? I went there wearing the BVS top. So I'm excited. That bit, you seen the posters? Dancing down the stairs? I'm going, yeah! Like that. There's actually a scene in the film where he does. That was me. That was me. As well, yes. Now, before the film started, I thought, there's a nutter in the cinema, because he's laughing, or this person's laughing. I went, my God, this is what people warn us about. It's these nuts, but God knows he's shut up anyway. He's shut up for the film, but he was like laughing before the movie. So that put me on edge. So yeah, there was. So by the time it gets to, the music. There are maybe 4 or 5 different songs in the film, but each song or music was perfectly placed in the film. What else can I say about? Oh yeah. Well, you may have all seen wee bits of as Bruce Wayne in the movie, as such and such in the movie. You see the parents go into the cinema and whatnot. I'm not going to tell you that. But what I am going to tell you is to show you an image of the cinema that's in the scene. And if you look closely, yes, it advertises Zorro. But what I spotted was Excalibur. And that, to me, is a reference to this, to BVS. Well done. That's a reference to Zack Snyder's BVS. Because what other film do you know that's got that beginning where you got Excalibur as a more... Now, it's nothing to do with BVS's universe, right? It's got nothing to do... It's just a nod. It's like one director saying to the other... Not that. It's just like one director saying to the other, well done, I respect your film, I'm going to do that. It's like Close Encounters of the Third Kind, when Steven Spielberg puts R2-D2 and C-3PO on the bottom of the ship, or Indiana Jones, they put C-3PO as the plane's name or whatever. It's just a nod to the film, okay? It's not saying it's in the universe, it's no. I was thinking, I didn't actually see the words "The Dark Universe" on it. I didn't see that. No, I didn't. It starts off, though, the credit starts off as though the film came out roughly in the 70s. The way the credits come up, it is like one of those sort of Martin Scorsese sort of Death Wish sort of start with it. The way the credits come up and the way it's filmed and the way the music comes on, it is like that. But at the end of the film, oh yes, at the end of the movie, when you think it's all done, but then it hits you with another wee ending, and by the time it's finished, I am clapping, and yeah, come on DC, yeah, DC. I says, don't go to this film thinking it's it's action or anything like that. Oh no, 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 no. I mean, okay, might be a couple points in the film when you're going, where's this taking me? You know, if you like that, but there's enough in this film which will get you that wee bit edgier, that wee bit of, and and keeps you intrigued just that little bit to keep you going. It's like the directors watched this film and went, slowing down a wee bit too much. I want to put this bit here just to give it a wee bit of spice, and that's what happens. There's wee little bits of spice to make you go, oh, oh, like that. You know, there's a wee bit, oh, and that just keeps you going throughout the film because it's more or less like dialogue and stuff like that. You know, but there's what I love about it is the little wee traits in it. There's wee bits in it that we believe to be the Joker. You know, bits where, you know, he cares 1 minute and then hates the next, doesn't really care about anything and stuff like that. And there is no concept of his own his own immortality or whatnot. You know, he's not scared of, you know, shoot himself or whatnot. He just doesn't give a toss. So so if you haven't seen it, get your tickets. Get your tickets now. Out of 10, I'll give it 10. I can't wait to buy it. I can't wait to dissect it. I can't wait for the extras in it. I want more films like this. Roll on a Penguin story. Roll on Scarface story. Roll on Lex Luthor movie. You know what? If this is the way, if they can do this to this character, you know, I would love this director to approach somebody else. You know, so let us know what you thought about the film. I'll leave in the comments below. Thank you.